Okay, so here we go then. Championship time tonight here at Ballymena. You can see the Classic Riders now forming up on the track. This is their 2022 Irish Championship. This is the first championship race of the year for all the Classic Hot Rods. I'm going to find out who's going to kick off the championship season in style. So this is the third running of the Irish Championship after it's been around the raceways, with Nuts Corner being the first venue, and then it was moved to Tipperary for season number 2. It's here at Ballymena for season 3, so it's third venue in 3 years. And because the two previous champions are not here, we're on for a third different winner of this championship as well. Callum Thornton and Adam Turner, both absentees from the lineup. So H293 Kevin van der Bosch will line up on the pole position, the current world national points, best in Britain and Southern champion. Alongside him, the current Bill Morris Memorial winner, number 30 David Ryan, and number 11 Sean Jacklin is on the inside of the second row. Outside row 2 is last week's final winner, 53 Nigel Foster, won that at Birmingham Wheels Raceway last week. And then we're going to move back into row number 3 as and when the cars arrive on the scene. So 230 Charlie actually seems to be the one that's come round first. He's outside row number 3. Again, a much improved driver over the past 12 months is Charlie in all formulae, particularly his Classic Hours, as when he first raced he did a grand total of 2 laps then pulled off. 145 Scott Kinton lines up inside row 3, the season 1 world and national points champion. Then group number 2 is headed off by H524 Jelle Winkel. He's returned to Classic Ride racing tonight and he is from the Netherlands, so a very warm welcome back to Jelle. Right, alongside him number 36 Anderson from Scotland in Elgin, or more precisely Alvis. Then we've got John Smith, number 619 from Fife, and then we've got number 83 Ben Singleton from South Yorkshire, and then the back of the grid, number 15 of Graham Willis rounds out the grid in his Toyota Starlet. So, good variation of Classic Hot Rods out there, not just Escort Festival as it normally is. The yellow flag goes up, away we go with today's 2022 Irish Championship for the Classic Hot Rods. So 25 laps of the course is ahead of these drivers to decide who will get the green and white checkered roof for the remaining part of season 2022 and beyond, depending on how long they can retain the title. So down the back straight they go nicely, then on the rolling start, 11 cars on the track, one group of 6 and one group of 5. Into the pit bend past the pit gate. So OGRT proudly presents the 2022 Classic Hot Rod Championship of Ireland. What's the green flag? Green flag, away we go. Let's do the time warp with the Classic Hot Rods. So 293 Van der Bosch gets the early jump in the Mark II Escort. Down the back straight from the Mark I Escort of Dave Ryan in car number 30. So are they all going to get round the first lap okay? We've had a fairly damaging first few laps in every race so far. Time round on turn 4 goes Scott Kinton. So this race will be no different. Another car meeting problems on the first lap. And 53 Nigel Foster's gone even better and hit the tyres. So his race is off to a shocking start, and that could be race over if that's a wheel back on that Mini, because it is front wheel drive as well, remember, and it has indeed. The Mini pulls off, so it's race over 53 Nigel Foster. Very early doors, Kinton goes spinning. Oh, car on the wall, someone big impact there as actually he's going to the wall and rode right up into the post. Is that the end of Archie Verney's race? Yes, it is. So 2 cars down in 2 laps. Give us 11 laps, 11 none left as Anderson nearly does the honours have been the third car to get up by nearly rolling himself on the home straight. So watch out, Roy, that fence does grab you. He should know that as he took one of these posts out in a brisk form the 2 in real life a few years back. So Van der Bosch is your leader. Oh, good battle on for 4th place here between Winkel and Anderson. So great to see these two battling so hard as 619 John Smith is there and thereabouts as well in his lovely Escort in the Marlboro livery. Which of course that livery was made famous by the McLaren Hondas back in the 70s and 80s in Formula 1. And round the outside of Winkel goes Anderson. Can he make the move stick on the town bend? I don't think so. It didn't look like he did. Or has he? No, Winkel's still there on the pit bend. So Winkel forcing his nose back down the inside as they come to the start finish straight. And Winkel's gone back through for 4th as they go back to the town bend. And here comes John Smith 619, comes charging in on the inside fence and clips the back of Winkel's car as well for good measure. So that may be investigated later on, but I think it was minimal enough not to attract the attention of the officials. So I think it's at the moment still Van der Bosch leader. 2nd place is Ryan, 3rd is Jacklin, 4th is Winkel, 5th is Anderson, 6th is Smith, 7th is Singleton, 8th is Kinton, I think. No, 8th is in fact Willis, I apologise, 9th is Kinton. There's no more, and there's no cars left elsewhere to give you the positions off because they're not on the track anymore. So all bit of a tangle there, but nearly on turn 4. Smith and Singleton nearly went tangling onto the centre. They both survived it just about. The 619 car coming out ahead. Winkle still having some immense pressure from 36 Anderson down on turns 3 and 4 as they come back to the start and finish line. Once again, spinner on turn 4 as I say that. There's 83 cars gone spinning. Watch out, Willis and Kinton. Either side of the 83 car they go, and Willis back down to the inside, nearly wipes Kinton out, so they both end up tangling after avoiding the spinning car. That would have been rather ironic, to be honest. So Van der Bosch being a whole host of back markers to try and navigate. The blue flag has been shown to all 3 of these cars. Whether they're going to obey to the blue flags is a different question. Will they move out of the way? Singleton's going to move wide on turn 3. Let's lead go through the inside. Hopefully Willis and Kinton will follow suit. Willis holds one the home straight. Kinton, he goes for a spin. In fact, he has gone for a spin. Round goes Kinton in front of the leader. Into the wall on turn 1 he goes. So that was very, very close to have been a disaster at the front of the grid there as Van der Bosch taken out by a spinning back marker. And Willis into the wall. Oh dear, big tangle on turn 4. And the second place car's involved, but over he goes. So Dave Ryan is on his side. He's back down on all 4 wheels. So gravity's brought him back down again. 2 more cars went spinning out as Graham Willis hit the wall, and that caught Ben Singleton counting 18 up and over on turn 1 goes Graham Willis in 15. So got another rollover at turn 1. So it's all kicked off on the home straight, turn 1 in this one. So Dave Ryan has recovered, but he's lost a place to Sean Jack. And you managed to get through the middle of all that carnage of the passing of the waves for Sean. Just saw the 3 cars in front of him go different directions. So after all that excitement, Dave Ryan is 3rd. 4th place is Yellow Winkle, I think, in 524. No, it's not, in fact, Anderson switched places with him. So he's now Anderson in 4th and Winkle down to 5th. John Smith is still there in 6th place in car 619. So your leader is still Van der Bosch. He's got a much bigger lead now, courtesy of that schmozzle behind him. But he's got to be mindful he's catching back markers once more. As Winkle and Smith are very well stuck together here for the lower placings inside the top 10. So the leader is coming down the home straight now as we speak. So Van der Bosch looking to add yet another title to his roof. There's not a lot of space left on his roof for another title. Dave Ryan is still 3rd, but he's a long way back off the 1-2 at the moment. John Smith has been lapped in 619. As things hits the wall on turn 1 there, bounces off it thankfully, so it doesn't go up and over once again. He did go up and over in heat number 3. Unfortunately, that angle looked a bit second hand after that occasion, after he was hit as well on its roof by 36 Anderson, who is out there 4th place at the moment. He's pulled away from the Dutchman of Yellow Winkle H524. Great to see Yellow back in the classic car, as I have to say. In one is probably one of the best presented cars on the grid, I'd say that one. He's got Kane Van der Bosch behind him. Him and Yellow make up what I call the Dutch 2 Ronnies in OGRT. They're a brilliant comedy pairing when they get going. 2 up to go now this time by as Kevin does get past Yellow now on turn 4. He's now going to see his sights firmly on Anderson in car number 36, who's the next car in line to be lapped. He's running 4th place is Roy, so every up to 5th place has gone a lap down on the charts at this point, but there's not a huge amount left running in this one now, only just the 9 cars left. 1 lap to go now for your race leader. 83 is called in, so we're down to 8 cars in fact as he pulls off to the centre green over on turn 2. I think giving up as a bad job. He's had a miserable night so far. The show flag time has got the obligatory power slide from Van der Bosch to take the show flag, and he wins the Irish Championship for 2022. 2nd place, if we can get the sat nav ready to find him, is number 11 Sean Jacklin in 2nd place in a different postcode. 3rd in yet another different postcode is Dave Ryan in car number 30. And 4th place can be 36 runners, and the rest of them will go to the lap charts as they were all a lap down on the charts. So if you would, Mr. Starder, we can get the red flag out to conclude our day's racing at Ballymena, and that ends the Classic Off-Road Irish Championship.